Most people fail the ITIL 4 foundation on the questions hiding near the end of this round, and you are about to face every one of them. Here's the game. 20 real exam-style questions. Read each one, lock in your answer before the timer reveals it, and keep a running score. They get harder as you go, and the ones that trip up the most test takers are stacked near the finish. Make it to the end with your streak alive, and you will walk into the real exam ready. First question is up now. Question 1 of 20. What is the purpose of the information security management practice? Option A. Protecting an organization by understanding and managing risks to the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. Option B. Ensuring that services achieve agreed and expected performance levels, satisfying current and future demand in a cost-effective way. Option C. Ensuring that services deliver agreed levels of availability or that change can be assessed. Option D. Systematically observing services and service components and recording and reporting selected changes of state identified as events. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is Option A. Exam logic. Information security management protects an organization by managing risks to information, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Other options describe different practices. Question 2 of 20. What is the purpose of the monitoring and event management practice? Option A. Supporting the agreed quality of a service by handling all predefined, user-initiated service requests in an effective and user-friendly manner. Option B. Systematically observing services and service components and recording and reporting selected changes of state identified as events. Option C. Minimizing the negative impact of incidents by restoring normal service operation as quickly as possible. Option D. Ensuring that all an organization's projects are successfully delivered. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is Option B. Why it works. Monitoring and event management systematically observes services and reports significant changes of state as events. Other options describe request or incident management. Question 3 of 20. What is the purpose of the incident management practice? Option A. Supporting the agreed quality of a service by handling all predefined, user-initiated service requests in an effective and user-friendly manner. Option B. Ensuring that services deliver agreed levels of availability or that change can be assessed. Option C. Ensuring that all an organization's projects are successfully delivered. Option D. Minimizing the negative impact of incidents by restoring normal service operation as quickly as possible. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is Option D. KQ. Incident management minimizes the negative impact of incidents by restoring normal service operation quickly. Other options describe request management or project delivery. Question 4 of 20. What is defined as the practice of ensuring that accurate and reliable information about the configuration of services and the configuration items that support them is available when and where needed? Option A. Change enablement. Option B. Asset management. Option C. Service configuration management. Option D. Service level management. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is Option C. Behind the answer, service configuration management ensures accurate configuration information is available. Change enablement focuses on authorizing changes, not tracking configurations. You are 25% in. Score check. Every one you nail now is exam confidence in the bank. Question 5 of 20. Identify the missing word in the following sentence. V is the practice of capturing demand for incident resolution and service requests. Option A. Incident management. Option B. Service level management. Option C. Service request management. Option D. Service desk. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option D. Reasoning. The service desk is the practice that captures demand for incident resolution and service requests. The distractors are separate practices that exist within service support. Question 6 of 20. Dion Training has decided to offer 2 membership levels to their training programs. The first membership level includes all of their video courses, practice exams, and study guides for a single monthly fee. This plan does not provide the students with the actual exam voucher to take the certification exams, though. What term best describes this membership level, which provides several services for a single price? Option A, an outcome. Option B, value. Option C, a service offering. Option D, an output. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option C. What the exam tests here. A service offering is a description of one or more services designed to address the needs of a target consumer group. Value is the result, not the description of the services themselves. Question 7 of 20. Which guiding principle is most affected by the customer experience? CX. Option A, progress iteratively with feedback. Option B, focus on value. Option C, think and work holistically. Option D, start where you are. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option B. Exam logic. The customer experience is an important element of value, which is the focus of the guiding principle of focus on value. The other principles do not directly address CX. Question 8 of 20. Dion Training Solutions wants to build a new service to automatically fulfill exam voucher orders for students. Currently, exam vouchers are fulfilled manually by a staff member once the order is received from the student by copying and pasting the voucher number from a spreadsheet into an email template and sending out the email to the students. Before attempting to automate this fulfillment process, the team lead takes an inventory of the current services, processes, and procedures that are being used by the voucher fulfillment team to see if they might be able to be reused. What guiding principle best describes this scenario? Option A, focus on value. Option B, collaborate and promote visibility. Option C, start where you are. Option D, keep it simple and practical. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option C. Why it works. This scenario demonstrates start where you are by assessing the current state to understand existing processes before building new ones. The other options are unrelated to this assessment. Question 9 of 20. Dion Training Solutions has decided to create an online course for the ITIL 4 Foundation exam. The company developed their curriculum and then invited 50 students to participate in live training to determine if the training was effective. During the training, some students didn't understand the concept of the service value chain, so the instructor rewrote that portion of the curriculum. Which guiding principle is being demonstrated by this approach to curriculum development? Option A, focus on value. Option B, collaborate and promote visibility. Option C, optimize and automate. Option D, progress iteratively with feedback. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option D. Key cue. This approach demonstrates progress iteratively with feedback by updating the curriculum based on student experience. The other options do not involve cyclical improvement based on feedback. Halfway done. The back half is where the real exam is won, so lock back in right now. Question 10 of 20. You are working to design a new service for internal use across your organization. As part of your design efforts, you form a small team with relevant stakeholders from the human resources, information technology, sales, and other relevant departments to ensure the service adequately meets each department's needs and hope this results in great acceptance of the service when delivered. Which guiding principle best describes this scenario? Option A, focus on value. Option B, collaborate and promote visibility. Option C, start where you are. Option D, Keep it simple and practical. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. Behind the answer, this scenario demonstrates collaborate and promote visibility by forming a cross-functional team. The other options do not involve working across boundaries to ensure buy-in. Question 11 of 20. John is currently working to create a new service that would allow a customer to purchase a digital product online and have it delivered to the user's inbox. John is responsible for the payment portion of this service, but Sally is responsible for the digital product fulfillment portion of the service. Which of the following should John do in order to follow the principle of think and work holistically? Option A. John should optimize his code to ensure it runs efficiently. Option B. John should meet with Sally to determine how the digital product fulfillment will occur. Option C. John should wait until Sally's portion is complete before beginning his to ensure they work together properly. Option D. John should tell Sally to wait until his portion is done before starting hers to ensure compatibility. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option B. Reasoning. To think and work holistically, John must understand the end-to-end service by meeting with Sally. This ensures their work is compatible rather than working in isolation. Question 12 of 20. When working within the what is the vision step of the continual improvement model, what must you ensure to occur? Option A. The high-level direction of the initiative has been understood. Option B. The detailed steps of how to achieve your objectives. Option C. What metrics you will use to measure success. Option D. The current processes being used. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. What the exam tests here. The first step is to establish the high-level direction. Detailed steps and metrics are defined later, so this is the primary goal of what is the vision. Question 13 of 20. Bridget is leading an improvement initiative within your company. She has been told that the company wants to have the highest customer satisfaction in the industry. Currently, the company has a customer satisfaction rating of 92%, but the industry leader has an average of 94%. Bridget decides that the company should set their goal of obtaining a 96% customer satisfaction score within the next 12 months. What step of the continual improvement model is Bridget currently in? Option A. What is the vision? Option B. Where do we want to be? Option C. How do we get there? Option D. Where are we now? Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Bridget is defining a measurable goal based on the vision, which is the purpose of the where do we want to be step, setting specific targets like a 96% satisfaction score. Question 14 of 20. Identify the missing words in the following sentence. Utility is the offered by a product or service to meet a particular need. Option A. Assurance. Option B. Promise. Option C. Functionality. Option D. Outcome. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option C. Why it works. Utility is the functionality offered by a product or service to meet a particular need. Outcome is a related but incorrect ITIL term. 75% down. This is the part that decides it. Stay sharp. Question 15 of 20. Identify the missing words in the following sentence. An event is any change of state that has significance for the management of N or other configuration items. Option A. Output. Option B. Product. Option C. Service. Option D. Outcome. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option C. Key cue. An event is a change of state that is significant for managing a service or configuration item. Product is too narrow for this context. Question 16 of 20. Which describes outputs? Option A. Tangible or intangible deliverables. Option B. Functionality offered by a product or service. Option C, results for a stakeholder. Option D, configuration of an organization's resources. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. Behind the answer, an output is a tangible or intangible deliverable of an activity. Options B, C, and D describe concepts of value, functionality, and configuration, not deliverables. Question 17 of 20. What term best describes a person or a group of people that has its own functions with responsibilities, authorities, and relationships to achieve its objectives? Option A, consumer. Option B, service provider. Option C, customer. Option D, organization. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option D. Reasoning. An organization is a person or group with its own functions, responsibilities, and authorities. The other options are roles that exist within an organization. Question 18 of 20. Which describes the nature of the guiding principles? Option A. A guiding principle is mandatory and must be used when adopting a new service within the organization. Option B. A guiding principle is specific and only applies to one initiative within the organization. Option C. An organization must implement the guiding principles exactly as defined by the ITIL 4 Foundation Manual. Option D. A guiding principle is a recommendation used as guidance in all circumstances. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option D. What the exam tests here. A guiding principle is a recommendation used as guidance in all circumstances. The other options incorrectly describe them as mandatory, specific, or prescriptive. Home stretch. Nail these closers and you have proven you are ready. Question 19 of 20. What is a normal change? Option A. A change that doesn't need risk assessment because the procedure has been pre-authorized. Option B. A change that needs to be assessed, authorized, and scheduled by a change authority. Option C. A change that doesn't need risk assessment because it is required to resolve an incident. Option D. A change that is routine in nature, is fully documented, and the risks are well understood. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option B. Exam logic. A normal change requires assessment, authorization, and scheduling by a change authority following a standard process, unlike pre-authorized or emergency changes. Question 20 of 20. Your company's external router has just malfunctioned and needs to be replaced. The entire organization's connection to the wide area network will remain offline until this router is replaced. Which type of change should be initiated? Option A, standard. Option B, normal. Option C, emergency. Option D, routine. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option C. Why it works. An emergency change is implemented urgently to resolve a critical incident, such as a network failure that is causing a severe service disruption.